Okay, good morning, everybody. It is a few seconds away from 9 o'clock. Picking you guys up and we're in our YouTube here today, on the 8th day of August for a commissioner court meeting, discuss our budget. We do have a forum present. We noticed that, Faith and Food Bank is still out, keeping prayers, need to, so let's stand for a prayer.
Lord, we come for you now, and thank you so much for this day, and thank you for the rain that you blessed us with, and the temperature that you got now growing grass. Thank you for the blessings that you give us on a daily basis, that we overlook so often. Lord, bless this court and bless the decisions that we make, that they may be fruitful in your eyes, Lord. That's us in your name,
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the state. Okay. First, 5 minutes. Either Kevin or Kevin, okay, item number 6 is to convene budget workshop for fiscal year 2024, 2025. Got a little highlights kind of put together for us, some budget changes, just off the top of the list, kind of stuff that's not major changes, but just changes in the district clerk office. We're moving one of the clerks, department clerk to a full-time clerk. Each office. We are going to implement the SET program, and there's questions about that, those that have questions on the exact numbers. Once this becomes approved, and you can sit down, if they're posted from the position by position by, is that something that we can do in the table? See whatever that exact position is to be on the first post, if that's that. So we can get that cleared up, for all the applicants. That's a 1.3538 for this step. Tax assessor, we're going to have a seasonal clerk that's going to work just December, is that correct, Jamie? December and January in their high traffic time, they perfectly that's a $4,000 increase. Sheriffs, we got, facility security officer, that's one that we've been advertising for the 4 different buildings. We put $200,000 in there for that with all the fringe that come with it. So yeah, that's all of them. And then budget enhancements for kind of capital outlay stuff. Annex repairs of $2 million, property value additions of $100,000 in there for Gillette. And that's archive building project 1.250, only 250,000. Facility improvement, we've got $250,000 in there. Security upgrades, 500,000. Jail facility repairs, we've got 5 million for that. Justice of Peace 2 and JP4, Commissioner wanted $2 million each for those, so that's $4 million. Courthouse repair project is another $4 million. EMS training facility, special operations, training. So those are kind of highlights. Again, those that don't know, I think almost everybody here knows how to do budget, different predecessor, but I think that it works well. There's no surprises in here. I meet with each one of the department heads, elected officials. We go over their budget individually with them. So it's not a blood and guts type of atmosphere that it used to be that some of you in this room remember it being. So it worked well. It's no surprises. And I appreciate the support from department heads and elected officials and get through this. Used to be a very stressful time. It seems so stressful anymore. It's everything that you had, the commissioners have in their booklets is what each department head proposed to me at the time. So everything changes to that. That probably is acceptable to the board and for the elected officials. So hopefully we can have my doors, but locally have commissioners model today. It actually a couple questions off the top of his head. Happy to always be the elected people. And anybody who has questions on this budget, like I said, there should be any questions. I know there's a couple of commissioners that were making phone calls to the elected official department heads. Not sure why that happens, but I'm sure you know that happens. Floor is y'all.
Good morning. we thank the judge, the auditor, and everybody that took time to go ahead and do this budget the way it's presented. It's proposed pretty hard on it. But I was one of the commissioners that made calls, 'cause I've been here for 20-something years, and historically, I always call the people, because that's out of respect as a county commissioner, because I make a decision up here for your salary, for your place of where you're gonna be and all that, so I just feel that as a county commissioner, that I need to talk to you. In the way the judge does it now, it is great. He's absolutely correct. It's not blood and guts. It used to be terrible. I mean, terrible. I applaud him for the way he runs the court now, the way he runs the budget. But as I sit up here at court and I'm one of the governing bodies, it's my job, my duty to give you all a call and find out exactly. Every time I tell everybody knows here, I said, always, I said, we have an excellent judge, I did a good job. But I feel that if there's anything you want to talk to me about, because I am one of the votes up here, please talk to me. As of right now, everybody was happy with everything. There wasn't any issues on any of them. Now, I've seen a couple of things myself that I'm gonna express to the board here, nothing major, little bitty things that I looked at, but, you know, of course, that's up to the board. Now, one thing that I did talk with everybody about was, like, we backed up, we went ahead and voted to go ahead and do the step program, do the longevity, do all of that for everybody, and I think we've done real good for the county employees. And we have been following the step, salary survey as good as we could by the committee that presented it to us. I think, but for the most part, we followed it very well. On the second year, the elected officials didn't get any, no 3% raise or anything like that, and then this time, it was also like, no, there was no raises for the elected officials. So I took it upon myself as one of the leaders of the county to go ahead and ask the elected officials, are you okay with this? I mean, I'm okay either way. But it was kind of a 50-50 in the air, like 50% said, well, we feel, and this was exactly coming from, you know, just quoting words, we feel that our taxes, or fuel, or, you know, everything is the same as anybody else's, but we're not getting anything for that, and we work very hard. And I've been here a long time, and I see all the elected officials, I don't watch all that, you know, but, I mean, I see everything you'll do, I see who stays late, I see reports comes in, everything from here, I watch everything. And I think y'all do an excellent job, everybody does an excellent job. So the only thing that I see on the salary for the elected officials, I'm gonna base this on what I heard from the elected officials, and I did talk to everybody. Salary, what the salary survey committee did was a 3-year plan, which I said we followed it pretty well. They came up with, I'll try to speak to them. We came up with, for the elected officials, different types of salary adjustments to go ahead. They went out to the salary survey, they went out to 5 different counties and came up with these numbers that I'm about to present to you. Regarding 5 different counties. The average for a county judge around the area in 5 different counties was 81,681. The average for a county attorney was 84,096. The average for a county clerk was 73,832. Average for a district clerk was 76,328. The average for a county treasurer was 73,853. Average for a tax assessor collector was 76,350, which I see her say at work, no price of 9,11. County commissioner was 72,500, the sheriff was 86,557, the constable was 49,000, the justice of the peace 63,000. With that being said, that was an average of 5 different counties to get those averages. Now, currently those, they're a little bit lower than those. So the proposed amounts in this salary survey committee were a little bit higher than that. I'm gonna change this around a little bit, but this is what I think. I feel that elected officials should get, everybody else has gotten something there, so I feel that the elected officials, starting from the top, you know, starting from where you could, Judge Heckey down to everybody else that are elected officials, I think they do a good job. I talk with them all the time, they talk with me, they're all available 7 days a week. I call them on Sunday, message any one of them on Sunday, then message me back, take care of different problems. I see them everywhere, that when you're an elected official, and once you walk in the shoes of an elected official, you know that you take it home with you 7 days a week, it's not 8 to 5, it's 7 days a week. I think I speak for everyone, but I know I take it home every day. This is what I would like to see. I would like to see, and does not, you don't have, you don't have to agree with me, it's fine, this is only my opinion, I'm only one in the court. Is for the county judge to go from the 71,000, which is the current salary right now, to 80,000. The county attorney, which is making $67,627, to go to 77,000. The county clerk, which is making 67,000, to go to 74,000. County treasurer, which is making 67,000, to go to 74,000. The tax collector, which is making 67,000, to go to 74,000. The county commissioners, which is making 67,000, to go to 74,000. The sheriff, which is making 84,000, to go to 90,000. The constables, which are making 50,000, to go to 55,000. And the justice of the peace, which are making 55,000, to go to 60,000. On the salary survey committee, they didn't bump up the comparables, and the reason that I'm bumping them up, I feel so not only vote, that I feel that should be, because if we got them the vehicle, we got them what they need, I've seen them very active in the community. I've seen them all around, I talk to them all the time and everything, so I have seen them very active in the community. County commissioners, that one, they had said 70,000, the only reason I'm saying 74,000 is to match up with all the other elected officials, because we are the governing body, the leaders of the county, and I think that the county commissioners should at least be making what the other county officials are making, which are the clerk, the treasurer, the tax collector. So that's, it's gonna be a difference of $118,373 more, all things that comes with it. Guys, this is just what I feel that should be done for the elected officials. And I mean, that's my thing right there. Judge, can I place this into a motion already? I know we have to make a motion about each one of these as we go to be able to pass that change, or do you wanna do it at the beginning?
I think all changes,
Yeah.
it's not as long as you're making notes on that, and it's in the minutes. I'll enact it all. Proposed.
And I appreciate everything that all the officials and the judge and the auditor did. This is an excellent, excellent proposal, and it's a lot better than we used to do, so. Great. And that's my first thing that I see, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. Another thing that I see, the, on the sheriff's department, the conference expense. I noticed that that says $3,000, but it's 4,584. I would like to move that to 5,000, because I know that our sheriff Villanueva, before he leaves office, he's gonna have a mental health conference in Corpus on November or December, I'm not sure what month. And then our new sheriff, which is Sheriff Mr. Beatty, he's gonna come in and he'll have to have a jail conference, and he'll have to have a sheriff's conference, so he's gonna have two within his budget year. And historically, the sheriffs along the area and everything always take a jail administrator, a night shift, day shift to all of these conferences, the chief deputy, they pick different people to go with them, so they can, if they're not here, so they also go to jail too, and, I think that we should move that to $5,000, not much more, $2,000 more, but just to go ahead and make sure that they have enough in the health business. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Page 24 of 30. I apologize for that. Mr. Judge, I apologize.
No, that's fine, and again, I'm presenting y'all what the sheriff presented me.
Yeah.
So, these are changes that you see,
these are just things that I went through, and I just think that because it's gonna be taken over by another sheriff, and we gotta make sure that he does have the amount of money to go ahead and go to these conferences, and if he wants to take additional people from his jail staff, that he's able to do that, and he doesn't have to come back to us, and, because it wouldn't be unforeseen, and it wouldn't be an emergency, because we have to do it right now, and that's not much more, but there is a change that I think should be made.
Been linked to Sheriff Elect, and the potential issues that we're gonna be looking at changing over on January, 3 months into a budget that's not necessarily his budget. So we talked extensively about that.
So that's the problem, it's just, yeah, I'm gonna jump to training right under that, and it's, right now it was 7,500, they're gonna do it for 11,500. There's gonna be a lot of training that's gonna be done, and right now I know they're doing some training, but we need to make sure, I know right now excuse me, we're low on some deputies, but that's great, hopefully we get more deputies during, the end of Villanueva's term, and at the start of Bay's term, we don't know, but if we do go to full staff, I wanna make sure that we have enough monies in there for training, and I know that when you're training, you have to keep training people for different positions, and if he's bringing in people from the sheriff elect, if he's bringing in different people from somewhere else and they need training, I just want to make sure that he has enough monies in there for the training. So rather than 11,500, I would like to do that, 15 to 15,000. And also, I'm gonna let y'all know that on page 1021 at the end, there on department 764 for the sheriff people. Leo's Day, how do you spell it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Leo's money. There's 5,000 that can be used for training too, and if used, the state will reimburse us for that too. So that gives the new sheriff from that. And if we don't use it, we don't use it. I know he's not gonna, well, I got money here, I'm gonna go spend it. I know he's not gonna do that. But if we give him the 15 here, and he has the other 5 for training, if he gets a full staff there, and some of them need, I wanna make sure that he has enough monies in there to go ahead and train these, people, to make sure that we have, let's say, right now, the sheriff and the chief, they're excellent, they do a great job on everything like that. But on, with I hear with the sheriff elect, I just wanna make sure that he's gonna have enough money, 'cause I don't know what kind of training he may be sending them to. Maybe he knows different tech trainings, I'm not really sure, maybe he wants to send people to training that, but we already have that to them, so I just wanna make sure they have anything there. And that's all I have in the sheriff department, that I see in the sheriff department. Yeah, okay. Let's see what my notes. Bear with me. Uniform, uniform and boot allowance. Oh, I'm sorry, and page 2 of 6. That has to be adjusted to 30, that has to be adjusted to 34 people, which would be a change from 26,000 to 42,000. Six,
This allowance, you wanna move it up to what?
From 26 to 42, to accommodate 34 people.
How many people do we have right now?
We have 34 positions.
That's with no changes, that's what we currently have, in road bridge 34.
That's correct. We provide, one boot allowance every year so they can refresh their, safety boots. And then they also go ahead and, get uniforms weekly. We'll take care of that.
Be here for a certain amount of time before they get to them.
No, we eliminated that. I can't, it was something we did last year's budget, but no, we try to get try to get them in here. And, we need to outfit them to be, so that they can operate safe.
And to be, I'm sorry, now, 16,000, would you go detail on?
Yes, last year, yes, sir. Last year, we 26,000, you may recall that, it was a couple weeks ago, I can't remember, a couple, it was about 7 or 8 weeks ago. I asked for budget amendment, and basically the amount that you're talking about is that $26,000 plus, that budget amendment.
So this 26,786 doesn't reflect the charge that we already have again, so.
The 26,000 reflects what we ran through during this fiscal year, before the budget amendment, and then it also reflects the addition of the budget amendment.
That's the only thing that I did meet with him on that one, and we discussed that right there, that there wasn't much. And one other one on the building repairs was only the building repairs. It's from the 100,000 to 200,000, because CNC has been delayed and starting to close in the shop. But they'll start on Monday, anticipate the bidding of $66,562 by 9:30 due to the late start. So there's a little late start there, so that one have to be adjusted to 200,000, so we don't have to come back and ask for any needs. That's the only thing on Golden Bridge that I can, somebody else needs something else, that, yeah, so mine were the elected official salaries, I've already stated what I would like for that. And the sheriff's department, which is the common expense to 5,000, training to 15,000, road and bridge from 26,000 to 42,000 on the, uniform and boot allowance, and building repair from 100 to 200,000. And as of now, that's, everything else looks great on you.
I think if you're gonna do 200,000 on road bridge, it doesn't need to be building repairs, if you're not really repairing the building, you're adding. Building. Capital outlay.
Where's the best place to go for that additional pumps up?
I would put it in capital outlay, separate line of. Road bridge, whatever, y'all are doing.
Are you taking out the 100 for the
Yes.
repairs?
And they will have to do. Yeah, because it's strictly for that, right? Or they won't have any that's a building repairs or anything else happens,
Renee's got it.
Okay,
If you've got that, then we're good.
sounds great, as long as they have that. Okay, that's what I have.
To pay, forward 30. You'd like to put $35,000 in there for a vehicle for a veteran. And, $2,500 for a our veterans service officer. And he said, y'all working on the ride share program or something. And spoke to lots of veterans. They don't like to have to leave early in the morning to stay all day until 5. They're not in favor of that.
You've got 3 or 4 of them, those ones got a appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning, those got 1 to 3 in the evening. They all ever say they're all day and those stuff. It's a service that we owe for veterans. So that's
You want 35,000 for a van, what else?
maintenance and, fuel, 2,500. Insurance. So that's.
Is that 2,500 for maintenance and 2,500 for fuel, or for maintenance and fuel together?
Yes, Tom put, accidentally put $48,000, that salary is $40,000, I've got, Blake and I have an email about it. I'm just.
Hey, the next thing I've got is a pay judge.
First, we get go to 1983, and when we hit his 1 year anniversary, go to the next step. It's gonna be more than 40.
It'll be the, whatever, that period of anything. Well, I think that's right.
It's the anniversary date.
Correct.
Page 23 of 30. Go to the sheriff, medical director's salary. I spoke to Sheriff Busby, great link, this is a long time.
We share both.
He's the sheriff of Wylie County, been the sheriff for 41 years. Run the jail there, they're paying Dr. Salvanian 48,000, they put it in, 48,000 a year. I recommend we put Dr. Salvanian 48,000. I understand that there wasn't anything put in with the budget this year for that, for the sheriff,
That's correct.
right?
I'm not sure the split between EMS and us have both been at 40, that's the way it's been. EMS did away with that, I'm not sure, but that's the way it's been the past 20, since we were there.
We did get over.
It's only at 40, not at just 20, ours should be 20. It's a little deceiving if you got 20 and 20 is 40.
They're paying 48,000 for the
That's not-
actually,
And I agree with that. I don't pay them 2 years when I asked them about that program, they didn't put their program. They lost their medical contract.
like, we don't need to do.
Correct, our nurses and,
In the sheriff. So what are you going to do? You're wanting to go to 24 and 24?
So EMS is paying.
correct. We moved it, we were come back to 48. We would have been lost here.
So EMS, we're transitioning with brought on Dr. And this is another doctor. We brought on Dr. Revine, our associate medical director, January of this year. We will be transitioning away from Dr. Salon. Will solely be the jail medical director and the health officer, that's what the sheriff and the county see fit. But our department will no longer be in plan. And I would argue too that the county should look at each position as a medical director or health director if his requirements of being a jail medical director are significantly more than that of. So I think it'd be smart of the county to recognize the importance of that position for the jail medical director, and to your credit, Commissioner, I agree that thing should be compensated fairly.
He serves two roles at us, not only does the medical director, he also oversees the kitchen and all that stuff that's required by jail rules.
So you're gonna take from the 55 to the current 25, correct?
That's the doctor resigned on.
So it has nothing to do with Dr. Perfect, Dr. Salvanian.
That's correct. For my department,
Yeah,
yes.
it is.
Sheriff Department, no. So you're wanting to increase from 20,000
$48,000 on line item 100-560-414. Is that correct?
Correct. Okay, I'm saying that, sheriff didn't put anything in the budget.
Correct, he had,
And I-
that he was not sure if he was gonna continue being employed with the county, but that you talked to him, and that's fine. He indicated he may not be employed after this term.
And, I told Sheriff, Larry, Sheriff Busby, Sheriff Busby, he said that it wasn't the sheriff's obligation to supply the doctor. It was the courts. After paid $48,000 for all these other.
Who does it, make, so, in January first, when y'all go over the doctors are done there. Okay. The money that's in there now, is that still gonna be, nothing, it's ever won't be, there won't be.
Not any of this for.
Okay, so in essence, the 20 that's budgeted here in the sheriff department is what is for the, medical director for the sheriff. Yeah. Okay, oh. Yeah.
Sheriff Busby also told me that, he's worth $48,000. If we lose him, it's the cost of whole lot. I think money well spent. He's done a good job for us years and years and years. Get that done.
Chief, what do you, I'm gonna ask you because this is a big job in Florida, and like somewhere in the middle, there was 36, now it's at 38. And I have a problem with, I know that we need a doctor, right? Is by law.
And you spoke earlier, Mr. about your job, and 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, take it with you. So I done, you have to do the same thing, in jail. The issue during the middle of the night, and the nurse goes there, they have to have medical directions, what to do, they have to call Dr. Fadon and all out of the day and night. So he answers the phone. So he does that, plus, he oversees the menu, dietitian, all that stuff in the kitchen, we get health inspected. And required by law to have a medical doctor or a professional oversee the kitchen. He does 2 things for the county. So, kitchen. That's still been doing, yeah.
Okay, and he looks over the medical file?
Correct. And he, the order for medication, we need a prescription, he gets prescribed all of that. And that's all his role. It's like if you go to the doctor and all. Yeah. So you get injured or eat a, order for a medical procedure, you have to do that.
Typically come to the jail and visit our jail.
You can talk at least 1 time a year, every 12 months, to make a physical appearance, but if there's an actual issue, yes, he does come. Yeah, he has to tour the facility 1 time by current standards.
That's it.
I guess the older companies I have in the winter, they also have a couple of lines, bridge, I did have one, about 2 of those bridges. And the junior fund, the special fund, I don't know if it's necessary. Do we have a balance in those funds that if they're waiting, never given out? That's what we're hearing? Yes, okay, sorry. That's a good time, thank you, Tom, I appreciate that. Okay, then that's off the deal there. Also on Road Bridge, I think the salary committee being in there and going through all that, I remember there were some additional positions. On the tech and the inspector, did we add any, was there any request to be added in there? I know that, based off the debate we were having, on the trying to get folks to know and stuff like that. I think I would like to recommend
techs in there and one inspector, for road bid. Just to help them to continue to keep up whenever the rain hits, they don't, if it rains for 4 days straight, they still start growing, and when they grow, it's, they can't stop. So that extra manpower will be helpful in that, and also, this is any channels they have, close to their reserve, for example. The only other thing that I had, I'm saying, just so we have that.
Get the tax paid.
This is a tech.
A lot of times we're hiring, so we can bring them on and train them progressively, get them ready for the other more experienced activities that we will train them up for. They're in entry level position. Trading something we try to utilize those guys for quite frequently, especially when we're doing other pavement maintenance activities.
And,
Yes, sir.
he probably, does it? If it, I'm not saying it's gonna be now, but if it would happen, would you picking an inspector from there, or you moving somebody and hiring another tech? Shift.
What I proposed in the budget was to go ahead and add an inspector position, and that, now currently I'm using an equipment operator in that, as in the inspector role, just because of the magnitude of the construction. And it's a lot of construction that we're doing. So what I proposed was add inspector position, and then I would fill I would probably fill that internally, and then that would open up an equipment operator, one position.
I think that from a salary. At least I can't see the need for that. Subcontracting everything. And you know. Only other thing that I had was, an election, so.
Commissioner,
Sorry, go ahead.
were you proposing the one tech one and an operator, or and an inspector, or were you proposing just the tech one?
I proposed an inspector and a tech.
Thank you.
Gotta do it.
Yeah.
Got it, perfect.
Just the line in there.
I spoke to Ms. Convalvo about this. This has been, I actually, I know we're all gonna have a fight coming up, but, the prices. Put some funds back in there to try to reestablish the polling place to show. At 15,000, based off this Convalvo's recommendations, what we thought it would be, to get that back up and running, for equipment and workers. So I feel we need to put that, she had a couple ideas. I spoke to them briefly, but I'm really not sure where the judge, as far as line items, or if we need to worry about that now, or if we just need to put that out there and do that later.
I think that we would have to divide that $15,000 up, however best seems fit to put it, for election workers, equipment. And
When I spoke to him this morning, I had spend would be about 3,000. Election workers for 1 day would be about 2,000, and then equipment outlay would be about.
that breakdown needs to be, that 15,000 needs to be broken down into those three line items. And put that into that.
So that I did not put this into the budget because, as we have approved in court, the list of elected judges for the next 2-year term is exactly the amount of judges that's needed for the current polling locations. So with one of them out, call it sick, I don't even, let alone having two rooms or another new location. So that's just something to think about, and we cannot just bring someone off the street to be a judge.
Yeah.
Years of experience.
So I talked to them just about this at length, and it's not just a fucking fight. There's a lot of other stuff they have to go through, so, we all think you just go in and take care of their community mark and send it in, get our license and get a sticker go off. For them, it's a Super Bowl for them, so they gotta really plan and prepare and do a lot of, training for that, so just wanna throw that out there, it's a pretty intense deal.
Sure.
Sure, I'm not sure where we need to add it in.
It'll be broken down in that.
It'll be there,
We'll break it down in election workers, equipment, and, Beth will give you the breakdown. Is it 2,000 for equipment, 2,000 for workers, and 2,010 and 3,000 for.
But it won't be used this next fiscal year. Okay, but she's saying it won't happen yet because of the list of workers.
If they have work with there, if we go somewhere and they work here.
If it be able to be done this year, then we'll have a meeting out there, and you have enough workers on the place to do this, will you be able to get done?
For me to have an additional location this budget year, I don't have the staff. And I don't have prior workers that would take that role to fill as a judge. Two judges.
So they can sit there and not.
You'll foresee it. That's why. Now, talk to, Commissioner, Ethan said now, let's look at other alternatives. And one was told to fit in, it is, district that we take one and shift it, close that one and open that shift. That is the best that I can offer with like me. An additional, and that would have no expense. As we would just be closing one and it would be included.
And I think that what y'all were talking about is either doing away with the Catholic Church community and utilizing City Hall, moving the Catholic Church community box.
Yes, that was the, an alternative that was coming.
So my question is, you want to do this year just as heavy dealing?
I don't think that there's any way it's possible because
Yeah, maybe for next year.
I'll put it. That's okay.
Which one is it? Because 25, you won't, the only big election you have is going to be in November for fiscal year for me.
Honestly, like, in our explaining him that programming right now, is 4 weeks. And that means my location, everything has to be set.
So we're not putting it in.
Yes, so the evening will have. Yeah, one other question, Sheriff Department, just for clarification. There is, actually, it's page 24 on item 5605711. It says, it says 6 bars.
Correct. I got 4 for the sheriff's department request, and I added 2 more for the facility officers, so they don't.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Okay, so there was 2 for the facility officers, that
The security officers that are gonna be courthouse, we added vehicles for them.
there are, I needed 2 in each vehicle, they could share the vehicle, but they're gonna be stationed around that area.
Which, this is my focus. And I get them a little bit, the condition of the park. But if they're just, it's just a period, they're not gonna be patrolled, they're gonna be safe. Just shoot what they were, what, I just, the thought, and save money, and just settle down with the sheriff next time, so that was really it.
The monies that are in there, $330,000, that's replacement of the 4 vehicles. Yes, and if he does get a full house, and the Chevrolet gets a full house, we'll need to use it, but if not, all the vehicles that we have are low mileage right now, right?
The problem you're having is right now, you talk about the water, because they got wrecked. You go about the water in the last budget cycle, you're short costs and equipment. That equipment in there that y'all put in there is predicted to be, it's the average cost of equipment is $40,000.
This is what.
That's what we're in the budget, and it's going to cost a lot of money to replace that equipment and, the vehicles, but right now, we're short three, if he went to full staff, he'd be short 3 cars at least.
And so the 330,000, if he goes to full staff,
Jerry, that's the 6 cars, yeah, it's about,
Okay.
about 53 right now. So 6, that 330 over 6 vehicles, not full.
Yeah, talking quick.
Now, but
that if we change our equipment to that.
No, we'll have to add it, wait a minute, like 12 or 15,000 worth of equipment.
that's just switchable, you can add additional equipment, it's $40,000.
We only have 70,000,
12,000
but you're saying that 3 cars got wrecked, so he's gonna be short 3 cars if he gets full staff. Yeah.
Back up there a little bit, and just approve this budget, buy all these new overheads and all that stuff. That's gonna replace a lot of that equipment, so that's gonna help that out. And you have to add additional money for that. Money that's all along with the asset program. So you should be okay. Put that lot.
We didn't sheriff didn't qualify for the salary increase, but we got like 250,000 for equipment.
That money goes to the farmer, and then you put
And that gets.
Sure. Just figuring that we have 330,000 for 6 cars, but we gotta make sure what he does with it. So, we're gonna need 3 other vehicles. We've got 250,000 for the
Okay, that's a, where do you put that? If you, but it's in the specific line item for city book, we did.
It's a burden.
Yeah. So that's 250,000 we'll use for the equipment for the vehicle. I think that we could even, and that's maybe a legal question, but technically that SO vehicle is equipment. Like, if he's talking like $40,000 to the outfit fix the vehicle. Then, that's 200 and we grand right there.
Equipment's all been ordered in the current budget right now, it's already ordered, something here, as the cars come in, we added that equipment. The only thing that other 12,000 per car has to buy cages and things like that. So you'll be fine, 45 will be fine. The only question is about the 2 cars you're talking about.
Judge, I think, Judge, I think, right now, we house, and we could use all those salaries and put them to the start, and we get anything. I don't think we have to, we just move it from line item to the other line item, we be able to balance start, if needed, if we get.
And then, like I said, for the place,
And the only other change in the sheriff's office for your is we did go up in prisoner medical care significantly. But that was the only change.
Target prisoner care medical, line item 105603921, 40,000 to 100,000.
And chief, on that one, it's, 2023-24 budget was 3,000, now it's 5,000, but y'all spent 17,000 year to date. Did y'all have some prison inmates in there that require some medication?
Maybe,
Okay, so we don't have that for every 5,000.
that's, you can't think it.
You could probably pay 80% of that, but $17 would be.
Question page, 2 of 6.
Road and bridge.
Budget, at the budget note, down at the, in your, toward the bottom. Okay, so your budget note, the budget code descriptions, the RPA has like this screen. The
4,000, something.
that's just.
All around is $18,000.
On the comfort expense right there, we got 1,200, and we keeping it at 12, but year to date, we're at 1,834. Does that require more?
That would be good, because I'm in the red with that right now, because we went to 2 different, conferences this year. I took my staff to Goliad and, Select, paid for some of that. And plus the one for, Austin, that took a little more than usual. There were some extra classes that I wanted to be participated in, so I went over, budget by, 600.
So what do you see, 2,000 or?
There's an extra, conference that either myself and staff can go to, cost over. Sorry. For 600 on that, I did this year.
Yeah, I see that, I just wanted to know exactly what I had not to.
If we can put it at 2,000 if possible, that would. Unforeseen stuff. The mileage and everything.
What about the fuel? The fuel, we're already, we up to the budget.
Yeah, I went through this year as well, because I've been helping a lot with elections on setting up and taking down, so, I don't have an extra vehicle, so now I have 3 vehicles.
That's what I was asking about, because it's effective vehicle. What do you?
I don't know, elections, we should be using
the, that has a line item for mileage that we need to be using that for, if Renee is doing this, setting up and taking down for elections, which he has been, we have the trailer now and all of that. Need to break that out so it's correct, it's not directly being over Renee's budget. Some of that needs to come out of elections, and that's just, timekeeping.
Or you could put, you do that as a, cause mine, in that line item is mine. So when they have them go, then they would turn in that list for mileage to be put in for my content, how would that work?
Anything that makes it to the election related needs to be coded to election. We do that with fuel. It's just, that's a timekeeping issue for you on, you really, it's election week. You need to be able to say, hey,
When I fill up.
down, I'm not right down to the 10th mile, you need to be able to say, hey, on November 2nd, I filled up, if I took the trailer to 4 different polling locations, and it costs, $75 gas.
Yeah, cause I'm over 500 this year.
Right, and that's part of the reason, because he's been doing the additional election, hauling the trailer around, and, that's what's required.
And added an extra vehicle.
And the,
See the name.
If we give it, he says, come November, we have to use her. I'm still over as it is because of, what happens. I'll leave that up to you, you can leave it the way it is. Just, I can move some money around this year to cover, get me out of the red.
just need to pay close to.
Additional vehicles, so you got 3 now, that one right? Four, just from here to, it's right here in town.
Mostly local, but there is weekly, or every 2 weeks, we do take one in the whole area, of the EMS, Grundy, Wake Station, and Falls City.
We're not doing Gillette since the road bridge in Gillette is slowed down.
We've never cut the grass.
Road bridges are closed down.
But they're doing the 500 for election.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Road bridge is not shut down in Gillette?
No, sir. The yards there, we just have our own staff reporting to mile. Right. All back.
We'll put 500 in fuel.
So that 25 and 5, that makes 3,000.
That's 3,000. I mean, if you went to 35, you have 1,000, because how many elections do you have in?
Next year? So that's what we have. Great.
So, yeah, 500, 5,000.
What you say, Judge, I mean, Beth, how many elections do you have to?
283 and 30.
So that means they'll be filling up probably 105 times. And that's $100, if that.
So you feel 500?
Out of budget, yes.
Jeff, if you do an additional security upgrades that are kept out, then you put $500,000 in there, side hiring 4 people.
That's Jimmy, and that's, we'll do the CSI's been out, and, he's been working with, for all the security upgrades.
Another question on, 6-7, commercial benefit of OE, right?
I have put,
It's 50/50.
I respect the commission.
Usually, I'm not.
hiring somebody. So, get our work together, picking up the slack, feedbacks. Pitching tables, everything.
If we ever do hire for that person needs a vehicle, we got that $200,000 in tenants that could put on it.
Renee? I am so sorry about that. Okay, under uniforms. You go on the uniforms,
Well, right now,
well, this should be good.
the 1,200 still out because it's a weekly thing. But that one, about only down to $51.
And
We still got,
you have 2,500.
we,
Oh.
I got 3,000 there.
Okay.
So if we add another $500, I think that'll come in good.
Add another, which was already done, or another 500 to the big job.
Yeah, if we add $500 to that line, if it's 3,500 instead of $3,000.
So you want to go, you told me in our budget meeting, you would go $500 more than what you told me in our budget meeting.
Because this year was crazy. Everything went up for some reason out of the universe. All the charges that they do for bringing the carpets, the road,
With these, the road and bridge, having to put $15,000, $16,000, we were. How can they break it?
As far as Road and Bridge, we have a 5-year contract that, because we're in the middle of the second or third year, and we have flat rates, they've already agreed to extend it, we'll be bringing that back. The adjustment for Road and Bridge, since you bring it up, is strictly because we are now fully staffed. We weren't that way a year ago, so that's the answer to that question. I think I answered that about, well, back with budgeting.
The expenses that went up on me is like, they charge me more now for the mats, they charge me more now for some of the cleaning products I get from them. And, uniforms went up a little bit. $500 more.
3,500.
3,500.
That's the only other questions I have about the county minutes. Sure. What are you outside billing for?
The professor of me, right? Our building would take 7.72% of our net receivable. Because we're collecting significantly more money, that number is just inflated because of that.
I talked to Tom about this while y'all were looking, in our general fund for donations last week, and he asked for the Karnes County Historical Society to put 5,000 for 20,000, and Historical Commission that puts up the markers. He said they put a couple of those up that you would leave it up. So I wanted to put a line item for Historical Commission. 25,000 for the society and 2,000.
So I have a question on page 1830, Casey. Casey, this is a line item 540, starting out of medical equipment.
Yes,
On 1830. We went from 9 to 50. What was that?
the, the one time we agreed to bring on a, very out. Provide all the thought that, from a blood sample, so that's what about 40,000. We wanted to maintain that, $5,000 historical average. I think I put it a request, 5,000 contingency for the licensing of that device, plus 3,000 purchase cost. If it's a one time, we'll bring it back then.
Appreciate you. I know, we would have that.
Oh, I have that. It's on page, third. The. Grant, match, condition. What do you want? Grant, match, condition, $15.
Measure up and down, and they add us goes accounting for the, and it just, and it's hard to. Okay.
Through the Alamo area advocate. of it.
On those cars, and we're gonna have a lot of those cars coming up here very shortly, probably next month for the following budget. Did y'all cut pull out cars? We made it six.
We left it too, dude. Yeah, we're saying that, you know.
We have to order this fiscal year before we come in. It's about a 6 month turnaround.
We do the six, it's still gonna be short, right?
No.
But you do the six, at that point, you can pull it.
We're gonna leave it at six.
I think that's what we decided this.
We're moving additional cars, we're gonna put staff, right, and we.
No, the
Just
four will cover everything.
Okay.
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 Yeah, we're just short, we're ordering four, so we're good. Okay, but we made it six, is that correct?
Correct.
Four for the office and two for the courthouse.
Correct.
Okay,
Equipment.
correct,
There's three of them are gold, but you can't use them.
correct.
There's no actually get one. Yes, we have to actually get. Yeah.
Well, the four will cover all the needs. Maybe the cars, the ones that were wrecked, insurance, they were counting for those, so. That insurance money went back into the general revenue.
Okay.
So that's not lost money, the insurance actually paid back, paid for those.
Good.
Page, 1530. Security upgrade. Put glass in some offices, film on the windows. That for all security upgrade. Doesn't be enough, I mean, I don't know what's the thing to upgrade.
We had $2 million in it last year, we spent 900.
None of those done, it's good.
We're working on no, we didn't put glass or anything in Carol's. What we talked about with Jimmy and CSI, and Jimmy can fill it in more because he's not with them, is the actual, the access to the offices. With the keypads, that will be, you know, outside like Carol's door there, we're able to put bulletproof film, like, on the back of this.
More than attack, like, with building a frame around it. So it doesn't- And they're a little flat.
Interesting. Remember we talked about that early in the building.
Yeah,
And it's like Terry Pickering come in and recommended that they did it from the building, so nobody can just small.
Right.
We put the door, we pretty that, everybody was there.
And I think as far as my office, and we kind of black everything on the inside of the office. It's irrelevant if we're gonna have a person here, a security person. Because I wouldn't like,
I can very like it. Lot of, that it takes away from the customer service that you get. But I'm not gonna say, no, we're not gonna do it. Actually, it's just treasury office, if that's what they do. That's both of their offices and that's what they do. For me, it's like when I go to the Karnes Electric now. It's like walking into the jail. I mean, it is, you walk in and there's zero, personal interaction, we're just not the county.
It just made it so much money.
Right.
and one thing that was not recommended here, safety,
Say what?
safety,
Yes.
that's something that you
Very,
just don't want, it's a law, you can get it out. And it's,
A lot of things a lot of those risks are going to be eliminated.
especially here in the.
Sure. Anything else, commissioners? With the either, Commissioner O'Connor, at the amount, I think it's for the raises for the elected officials, it came out to.
$373 likely.
So, the food fringe, conference expense to $5,000 for the sheriff's office. Training to $15,000 for the sheriff's office. Bridge for $42,000. Increase road and bridge building repairs to $200,000. However, we're gonna take that, not the building repairs, that would be a line item for, whatever y'all. The $200,000. Bridge improvement, what? I think $200,000. For bridge building improvement. Maintenance department, conference expense to $2,000, maintenance department uniform to $3,500. Commissioner Lissy, wants his van and, for the DSO, I'm gonna leave that up to the service officer on how to look for his department. Currently, there's not, we spoke about that. However, if there does arise a need for that, I'm fine with how to look for this office. If he wants to.
About Georgia.
Yeah.
yeah, we don't need,
And then Commissioner Liston wants to increase medical director benefit for the jail to $48,000. Commissioner Geisler wants to add maintenance tech one and an inspector in the road and bridge department with salary and fringe to include, and that's it for simple elections.
You got the historical.
And the Historical Society and the Commission, and the commission, the two thousand. And, I'm looking for elected official raises, yes, that's something that the salary committee talked about, in the week. And we went through the step program, and it's something that I believe the salary committee will be tackle next year, this upcoming year, really take a look at the elected officials, it's significant. Okay, conference expense for sheriff's office and training, Stephen did talk about that. Increase on the uniform group, I guess, the road and bridge. Maintenance, the department conference, I'm okay with, uniform, I'm okay with. I'm talking so long, that 48,000 for the bill, and that bill a lot. And another one, you had second one, and inspector.
That being said, I'll express my opinions on everything. Everything that Jake said, the part I have is the 48,000 for Dr. Saldana. The only thing that I would like to know, because I know that he has his regular practice, he has LIBO, and he has, I'm not sure how he does it, or he had consistent, three calls come in in 5 minutes or something like that. Which one how does he prioritize, I don't mind, I know we need one, we need one for sure, but the bump is pretty much, I know that he has his regular practice too, and if it was something different, I would understand, but this is all emergencies. If they call and say that it isn't emergencies, I was just wondering, and thought of this last night too, well, if he's at his regular practice and somebody called, we call, does he normally, he'll drop what he's doing and he'll answer the calls? Or is-
Well, it's daily routine, what I call the daily grind, it's prescriptions, your orders, all the things that go on, and we call it into an assistant, and the assistant goes and meets with him, gets the approvals and all of it, they call back and give it to him in usually 30 minutes. So it's, so he manages his time, what, practice in between the two counties, but he does have an assistant that we call it in the middle of the night, we call him directly. Yeah. Yeah, on the day when I call run work every day, the daily routine, he does a great job with that.
Research on the checking and the inspector. I know you spend a lot more time out there on the field than I do. I spend a lot of time with our engineer on the different meetings per week, and how many meetings we have. Because we like to spend time on Sundays together. We have meetings on Sundays, but that's the only one to. And I know that we're on behind in terms of shredding and everything, so I think the technique is excellent, but you do spend a lot of time on it, so you do see.
Yes, sir, yeah, which I do like. Guys in the field, and they describe the running structure is pretty, you go all over. So, it would be good. His words, yeah.
That's the only one we, you guys ask him, I know you spend a lot of time in the field and I do.
Yeah.
Besides that, anything else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what I want to do. Would be
guys, this is excellent budget. And of course, you know, it's a team up here and we all have a couple of little things that we kind of picked and stuff, so I'm gonna make the motion to accept, the Karnes County proposed budget fiscal year 2024-25 as presented with the change, with each of the changes that each of the three commissioners here made and the change that the judge made for the Historical Society.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, all those in favor of approving all the, amendments to the budget for this year, think about raising your right hand, anybody opposed, I'm opposed to that. Motion will carry in three. Okay, item number 7 is discuss through this through the approval of publication of salaries, expenses, or allowances for elected county or precinct officials and through publication. Those will need to be amended, Tom. According to what the commissioner was policy, the amendments, we've got.
Make the motion to approve item number 7 with all the
Okay. Second, David, right, Driving, publish that. Anybody opposed to it? Item number 8, discuss through disapprove setting proposed tax rate, tax year 2024, your tax code 26.065B. Tammy, I believe that, the rate is, we're gonna keep it the same, but 23.449.
Last year that 3,449. The maintenance operation being 0.20023, and road bridge special being 0.03416, for a total proposed tax rate 2024 at 0.234499, that is in with last year. I used to get slightly, just a little bit over last year, but it wasn't too bad. Yes, and it was really bad. I had a lot of people tell me that. We're very, very glad they did that.
I'll make the motion to approve item number 8, the tax rate proposed by our tax assessor collector.
Okay, got a motion and a second, right hand, second opposed, carried. Item number 9, discuss about take action on the proposed budget for fiscal year 2022. Item number 9 is the actual, voting item. Okay, item number 10 is the acknowledged commissioner report will reconvene to hold a special meeting that is worked out on August 9th. You still want to do that? If you have, then we will not have that meeting. We will have our regularly scheduled meeting, on Tuesday. That date will be 13th, and we'll be back over at the, airport.
Yeah, at the same time, we all will be approving the proposed budget to get the federal.
That's correct. Correct. We've got a next week's budget, meeting is fairly short. I've got, I've just got a couple of items. I think there's a little while. So maybe that's not the. Hey, easy. Very good. Thank you. All right, item number 11, need a motion to adjourn. Hey,